thank you for joining me.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm really excited.
I'd love you to tell me about what you do here at Wake Forest.
I'm a professor in the Wake Forest School of Medicine. My research mainly focuses on understanding molecular mechanism underlying Alzheimer's disease and the related dementia. We try to identify and recognize the novel mechanism underlying the pathogenesis of Alzheimer's disease, and accordingly to provide insight into new therapeutics.
We know Alzheimer's disease is just devastating to so many in our community and in our country and in the world. I just thank you and your lab team for being devoted to studying that disease.
So I'm glad you used the word devastating, because that's one of the key words. The two most common words when you read the Alzheimer's literature is common and devastating. Common because over 65, there's 1 in 6 instances of dementia. Over 85, there's 1 in 3 instances of dementia. Devastating because there's no cure.
How did you get drawn to studying Alzheimer's and dementia?
My story is really simple. I did my PhD in the neuroscience. I want to do research on disease that's relevant to what I've been doing in the graduate school, and I found Alzheimer's disease.
And we're really fortunate to have you here at Wake Forest doing this research, which is having impacts, and I know will have future impact.
Thank you.
I talked to you about what's your research, but you have a research team.
Yeah, I do. I have about 15 people now. It's kind of like big lab now.
Yeah, that is. And are there students involved in your research projects?
There are many students, and we have graduate students, mainly PhD students, master students, and undergraduate from Wake each year. The students really play a critically important role in every aspect of the research we've been doing, from design of research to performing experiments, writing manuscripts, doing presentation. I'm really proud of their work, yeah.
So students are a key part of your research.
Absolutely, yeah.
Part of their learning is being able to train in your lab and to learn from you.
That's one exciting part of doing what I'm doing, to see the growth of the students.
It sounds like a wonderful, wonderful learning environment for students to thrive in. Many times people think of science as just one person doing it all alone.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. So these days, especially for biomedical research, is really a teamwork.
I also have read that you have a specific interest in chromosome 21. Tell me about that.
Right. So this is about the research on Down syndrome. For Down syndrome, it used to be they have very short lifespan, unfortunately. But most recently, in the past few decades, because of scientific advancement, because of social factors, they actually live a much longer life. Now, the problem that they have is that almost all of the Down syndrome people, when they reach their 40s, 50s, almost all of them have Alzheimer-like brain pathology and dementia.
At 40 or 50?
After 40 or 50, when they reach their mid-age, yeah. We're trying to understand what's the mechanism underlying this aging-related dementia syndrome, and really try to find some common pathway in both Down syndrome and Alzheimer's disease to see whether you can use this strategy to improve or to cure both.
Or to offer just the quality of life and ensuring
alleviation
of that too, which is, as you noted, is how we often think about cancer treatments.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And I don't think anybody would have logically necessarily connected those two diseases together as having some commonalities or ways to learn from both to move medicine forward. So what do you think about the future and kind of the next steps for your research and your teaching?
The future is exciting and bright. Our goal is to find something meaningful for this field, to find some mechanism that's really connected to Alzheimer's disease and Down syndrome, and to find a cure. That's not easy, that's going to be challenging, but as I just said, I think the future is bright. Hopefully, in a few years, next time when we do this work, I can give you more promising and encouraging updates.
I agree with you completely. I want to come back, do another walk, and hear about the progress that you've made towards cures in these really devastating diseases.
I look forward to it. Yeah, you got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.